We live, baby.
What is you doing, baby?
Hard work.
Hard work.
Easy work.
Yeah.
Ready, unstoppable, dynasty, young Hova. I'm a hustler, baby.
We got some new
Golf
ones.
clap.
No way.
Golf clap. Golf clap. Bring it
Single
in.
shot.
Yeah.
Single shot.
Thoughts fired, baby. Thoughts fired in the building. How y'all doing tonight?
What's good? What's good? Dogs fight. We back in the lab again, man. You know, out here on this great summer night, man. You know what I'm saying? Dogs fight. Back in the building. What's up with my guys, man? How you doing, man? You all right?
Been good, man. Been, Team No Sleep over here. Raising the baby and all that stuff, you know.
We did hit the river this weekend.
We
so
did.
yeah,
I snuck
we
away
got a
for a
little break.
minute. I got in a lot of trouble for it, but that's a whole nother
That's what we go
situation.
through.
Yeah.
So let's say hello to our wonderful DJ / engineer DJ GTA.
Hey,
And
what's
that's what we're gonna go with
happening?
right there, guys. It's GTA from now on. That's the
Grand
guy
Theft
right here.
Audio, grab that album, grab that ass. Get that attention, baby.
No. Disclaimer. I do
Grab
not
your wife's
condone-
ass. Grab your wife's ass.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Yeah, that's the new wave, man. That's what we gonna go with.
I think I like that one better.
I
DJ,
do,
grab
I
your
do,
wife's
I
ass.
do.
Because you can use it as a double
No, we
entendre.
ain't talking
You
about
can
that.
grab
Talking about the
your-
name, period. The name.
right.
I like it, man. I appreciate it, man. We
Tell them about it. Tell them about it, man.
I mean, it just came about. It is my initials.
That's what's up, see? I like that.
And it's a little more corporate. I
Yeah.
get a little more events and
Can
little
I
more
just
social
chime in for a second?
Please.
1 second. All right,
Please,
I'm just
please.
going to give you a little history about me and Greg. We go all the way back to Youth League football.
That is correct.
And I remember playing in, I think it was like the Youth League All-Stars or something like that, and you had GTA on your
Yep.
on the back of your jersey.
Oh,
So I knew it was his initials,
Yeah.
and while we were contemplating DJ names and stuff, I won't take full credit, but I mean, we just kind of came up with the name while we were sitting over here, coming, getting ready for Thoughts
Hey, man,
Fired and
I
stuff.
appreciate you.
But I do remember that being on the back of your jersey, and it kind of compelled me to make that
Yeah.
a conversation.
Me and Gordon, we were in the backfield.
Yeah, I
and
remember that.
He had his initials is GTM.
I was on the Raiders. Womp, womp, womp.
I never made All-Stars.
Yeah, we had that all-star team of the Rams.
Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out to all my Rams guys.
Right.
So what?
You know what I'm saying?
Bengals, what's up? My Bengals guy was good.
Undefeated, unscored upon.
Hey, we
Only
had a
one
season
team
like
got
that
a
too.
first
We had a
down.
season like that too.
You guys were
We had a
that
couple
was
seasons
crazy.
like that. We ran the option.
I do want to give another disclaimer.
Triple option.
Gordon Miles, if you're listening, we got to get you on here for an interview about Prototype.
Yeah,
get you to come in the studio with us, or
Yeah.
get on the phone. We've got a what is it? A device that actually allows us to call people and interview now. So
Yeah, man, we're getting our stuff together, man.
Prototype
we're getting
athletes,
our equipment
we
up,
would
man.
like to talk to you.
We definitely need to get you
Calling
on the
you
line.
out, son. That's what's up. Hey, so what we got going on here? What's going on lately, man? Y'all see tonight what happened tonight, man? Was that Mayweather versus McGregor press conference, man? What about that thing?
That was interesting.
That was hot. That was hot.
That was
It seemed a little bit choreographed, but at the same time, they gave you what you wanted with the whole thing.
Right. I mean, they came in. I think they honestly came into it like business partners. Like we're about this check. We're gonna do this for the fans and promote the fight. But I do think by the end of it, some feelings got hurt and some stuff just got serious.
I think I'm on to Floyd Mayweather's genius is very stupid, but it's genius nonetheless.
Definitely. It's a business.
And I'm telling you right now, anytime, because you all don't understand, we're, throwing some stuff out here and we're trying to get it together and all that. It's hard to talk over air and stay consistent, and we're working on it nonetheless. But every time we have a moment of dead air, I feel the need to just start yelling hard work after watching that press conference.
Hard work.
Hard work.
Like, that guy is the
Point to the easy word.
stupidest person in life, but he's the smartest person. Like, how does he's a
Point to the easy word.
businessman, but I don't even know how to explain that guy. He's an anomaly. He is
Definitely.
He is an anomaly.
Definitely. He's one of those guys that probably won't be respected till he's far gone. I mean, people respect him now. I don't want to get that twisted.
Well, let's just think of it like this. Like in legacy, legacies are timeless. So in 50 years from now,
right,
when we're all sitting around, if we're still lucky to be alive at that point in time, if not, we're dead and gone, and your kids are sitting around, and the name Floyd Mayweather gets mentioned. If he's undefeated, they're not going to give a damn about who he fought. They're just going to be like, that guy was undefeated. They're going to have to just bring him in the conversation, even with guys that are like probably killing the game at that time that they've watched and never seen nothing, never even known nothing but some YouTube videos about Floyd, and be like, well, you got to put him in the conversation. He was undefeated.
Because of the record. The record does
it's like when people are like, well, Bill Russell should be in there with Michael Jordan. No, he shouldn't. Shut up.
Right. The press conference, man, it was surprisingly to me, it seemed like McGregor had the crowd. McGregor had the crowd hands down.
Man. Yeah.
Hands down. I think
some of the guys that Floyd paid.
Floyd is at the top of boxing and has been for a long time. If you've paid for a fight in boxing, like you've wanted to see Floyd fight, and you've wanted him to get knocked out. Like for me personally, I think he's the most brilliant fighter I've ever watched, and and that's from a long line of fighters that I've got to watch growing up in boxing. But Floyd is very tactic. Like he will give you a couple rounds to come out and swing at him, and he'll just kind of dodge around and figure out what your little combinations are. And next thing you know, he spends the next 7-8 rounds just picking you apart, and not in a real aggressive, like I'm gonna knock you out manner. But you can hit me, and I'm gonna tap the shit out of you to the point where you are pissed off. He mentally dissects and just like beats people in a way that is so frustrating. Like even for viewers, I think that's why it's so hard. Like people want to see knockouts and stuff like that, and they keep watching it because they want somebody to beat Floyd. And you hate the way he does it, but it's still the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
It's an art form. It's truly an art form. He has actually turned boxing into an all-out art form.
I won't say that he turned it in, but he has taken his own approach to it and made it.
Can we agree that he's perfected it?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, he's perfect.
Exactly.
He did compare himself to God at some point in time, but Jesus wanted to. I don't know.
He said God don't make mistakes, but he made one thing perfect, and that's his boxing record. That's what he said.
That's what he said.
He did make Jesus too, though, so it'd be two things perfect. Yeah. But I said Floyd's an example of people that have very little education but know how to make money. And if you give them a microphone, man, they just hard work. Hey, that was a great press conference for sure. I mean, Conor McGregor, man, he's exciting, and I would love to see him step in there and beat him. I don't think he can do it, but hey, if there's anybody that could come from the octagon and jump in the ring, that's the guy that could. So
if there's anybody that I would pay to see do it,
I very much respect the fact that he's the kind of guy though that like even if because you've seen in the press conference Floyd, and I don't mean to cut you off, I'm sorry, but Floyd comes in and he's like, we can put on to this, we can put on to that, 8-ounce gloves. No, you dictate the fight, man. You're at the top of your game. People like he had to make you basically come out of retirement to fight him because nobody in boxing can touch you. Right. And this guy's talked enough shit that he's got your ear, and he's put in enough work to make this happen. And you have gotten to dictate every rule and regulation. Then when you get in front of a mic and a camera, you start dancing around yelling some,
well, he
choreographed
did. In his defense, he did give him his respect or his due.
And very much, yeah, he did.
It may have been a little backhanded.
It was definitely backhanded.
It was still there.
It was like, I don't want to do this, but you know what? Y'all got me paid, so I'm gonna do it anyway.
And you have to respect the fact that Conor got him up. You alluded to it. You said he was retired.
Yeah.
So can we say this though? Judging by the crowd, it seemed like Mayweather could be the underdog going to the fight.
No, there's no way he's the underdog as far as Vegas goes. Because Vegas, I mean, he's in his world right now. Conor stepping out.
The crowd tonight seemed like.
Well, he did. And Conor McGregor won the press conference.
Well, you guys, all right. Look, we talked about this now.
Okay,
yeah. He won.
There's a lot of white people watching this fight that live out in other places and like, I want Conor McGregor. Because I mean, like Floyd is the guy that, like I said, we get his genius. But a lot of people up there just looking at him like this motherfucker is stupid and he's like just inappropriate. And how in the world does he got that much money? Why are people paying him this much money to fight? He's just a dummy that got, that's fast and can't get hit and whatnot. That's not the truth.
Just the game maker with
But
speed.
like it's demographics. A lot of people are gonna pay for that fight,
we've all just
$100. Like a lot of white folks are gonna pay to watch that fight because they want to see McGregor win that fight.
He's what is he? Irish? What is he?
Yeah, he's Irish.
Yeah, so
he's
Irish, oh my God, he's gonna have all you guys.
Oh yeah, us gingers are standing up proud right now.
Oh man,
all of us got bullied in school.
The last time he fought
Connor's doing it for me, baby.
Are you gonna get one of his suits? You gonna buy one of those suits?
Yeah, they
The
probably way
suits
too
and the
expensive. I am not a suit guy. If this podcast takes off and we get some suits, trust me, I will definitely, I would definitely be the fuck you guy of the crew. I would be the guy that y'all like. They should have let him get famous, but at the same time, man, yeah, I would buy one in. As of right now, I'm not a suit wearer very often.
I like wearing suits.
I would love to be a suit wearer, but it's not. It doesn't apply to my life right now. So until I have the bank account to fight,
when you walk in a room with a suit on, man, everybody.
Oh, he was Floyd. He definitely outdressed Floyd tonight.
Oh yeah,
he out-talked Floyd.
It's
a truck suit.
He had a nice suit on, but the pinstripe said "fuck you."
Yeah.
That was dope.
That was dope. I mean, he did like his hairline. I mean, the fade. The dude was clean. He was fresh tonight.
He looked
very business. Man. Yeah, I mean, he looked like a guy that, if you didn't know any better, you would think he was the favorite because he treated the whole situation. Floyd might be a little bit too cocky right now for his own good, man. This could be Rocky 3, where he goes and fights Clubber Lang, Ice-T. Shout out to Ice-T.
Not Ice-T. Yeah.
I mean,
said Ice-T.
What the fuck am I talking about?
Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Oh man.
One of those T guys.
One of them T guys.
I'm over thinking like Ice-T.
I'm sorry.
He fought cop killer.
That was the bootleg version we had in Indian Hills Apartments over there.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
The Law and Order guy.
That's thoughts fired right there, man.
If it ain't,
you just fired off.
If it ain't, I don't know what it is.
You talking about the cop that got Nino Brown? He was in Rocky 3.
Man, he's done everything.
Hulk Hogan was in there, but I didn't ever see Ice-T in there. Oh, sorry about that, fans. I can't explain.
What are we?
So let's do it right here. Thoughts fired. Who we go? DTA. Who you got?
What's up?
In what round? How many rounds? And who you got?
Oh man, listen. I honestly believe that it's gonna be some stupid decision.
Here comes the caveat. Why don't we just thoughts fired at us, Greg? Land your plane, baby. What do you think?
Mayweather needs to knock him out. I mean, he really
That's not gonna happen.
For boxing's sake, for all the purists, all the guys that hate the fact that this is a mockery.
When have you seen Floyd knock somebody out in recent memory? Floyd is not knocking him out. He's not going to punch enough to knock him out.
He has to, because of the simple fact if he goes to a decision with Conor McGregor,
man, they're 155 pounds.
Unless they're going to do some sequels and all of that crap. I mean,
that's one and done.
I'll just quickly say this.
For the 50th toe.
Who you want? Who's going to win, though? In what round?
Floyd's going to win, and it's going to be a
go the distance. You got? What you got?
It's gonna be a show. It's gonna go probably the distance.
Floyd and what?
Going the distance. Going the distance.
Floyd is going the distance.
Floyd's going the distance.
Floyd in the card.
Yes, in the
Josh,
card.
who you got?
I'm gonna look.
So what is that, 12?
I'm gonna go with what Josh wants instead of what Josh thinks.
Okay.
No,
because that's what Josh does. Josh rarely thinks. Josh does what Josh wants, and that's why I am the bad decision maker that I am.
Okay.
And I'm gonna step up to the plate and I'm gonna say Conor McGregor slips a combination in the 9th round.
Ooh.
All right. Legs get a little wobbly.
Okay.
He goes in for the kill, takes him down in the 10th round.
Damn, I was gonna say the same thing, but I was gonna say, go ahead.
No, takes him down in the 10th round. Barrage of punches in the 9th.
Okay.
Fucks him up. Gets him, a little wobbly. Comes out in the 10th. Gets him on the ropes, and in a amazing underdog victory, Conor McGregor goes on to win the boxing championship.
No way.
I do too, and I love Conor McGregor, and I hope he whoops his ass.
There's
but
no
I don't.
way for his 50th, for the last
Look,
fight.
this is my thought fired right now. Okay. I get it. No,
and
go ahead.
Connor has to be pumpkin face at the end of it too. It has to be.
He's gonna take punches. He's gonna have to.
Got to.
Because you've got to, like, Floyd's gonna hit you. Like, anytime you throw punches, you got to know that another one's coming. That's the guy that if you're gonna give one, you're gonna take one too. So he's gonna have to take the punches. But I don't think Floyd can knock him out. You're talking about a guy that goes in and fights guys like
I know.
what do you fought? The dude that tapped him
Ricky
out.
Haddon?
No, the dude. No, Conor McGregor fought the brother or whatever. I've drawn a blank.
I know you're talking about.
Dude was what, 170? Connor goes up to fight him just on the whim that he's beat everybody in his weight class. So I'm gonna step my game up and see what I can do. He goes in and like was handling the guy, but he got cocky for a little bit. Dude, ends up coming from behind and beating him. Thing is, you're not gonna knock Conor McGregor out.
No, I agree with you wholeheartedly.
He's not gonna get knocked out at all. He's the guy that's gonna keep getting up.
Yep.
He's Rocky Balboa type. He's coming back.
Yep. I agree with you wholeheartedly.
But
which
can
is
he
why,
hit him enough?
Which is why I think Floyd has to knock him out.
I think
because of the fact that we know how tough of a SOB that
it's
Conor
as simple
is.
as this. If the fight goes the distance, Floyd wins. If it doesn't go the distance, Conor McGregor.
Can I give mine?
Oh,
Please,
go ahead.
I'm sorry,
Get your
man.
shot out, bro.
I'm
My
gonna
bad,
say
my
this.
bad.
Since we are in the square, not the octagon,
Right.
we're dealing with the TBE. He's going for the 50-0, the greatest boxing record ever. I'm gonna say it's gonna be Floyd Mayweather is gonna win in 10.
Floyd Mayweather in 10.
Yes,
Thoughts fired. Doubles called it.
that's what I said.
That fight.
If not 7,
If
if not 7.
Floyd wins that fight, there's no way it doesn't go the distance. Mark my words. If
Man,
Floyd
there's
wins,
so much,
true, too.
there's
That's
so
true,
much
too.
pressure
if there's
on this.
any way that fight is won under 12 rounds,
Yeah,
then Conor McGregor won.
that's a good. That's good too.
That's my prediction, and I'll leave it at that. I'm not, like I said, I definitely respect y'all's opinion.
I honestly believe it's going to go the distance, and Floyd's going to get the decision, the cards.
Well, why don't we hit that DJ spin it back for us one time and move on to some NBA talk.
Okay, NBA, we know, like, we're looking at maybe looking at a whole different type of NBA this coming up season, man. The off season is becoming like its own season in itself. Just the whole contract signing. It seems like this is just as exciting as like the playoffs or something like that is, man.
Oh man, the off season has been very much
it has, man.
Like in a
Probably
world
better
full
than
of
what,
very
yeah.
few sports, very much sports content right now. We have been, let's say, graced by the NBA with all this crazy contract stuff.
Yep.
We can start with, last week your boy Steph signed for what was it, 208, 208, something like that. It was the highest paid contract.
208, highest paid.
Your boy James Harden steps in, signs for 228. He's like the youngest player to sign for anything like that. It was other than Kobe and.
I mean, and how y'all feel about that though? James Harden broke the contract, broke the record.
The guy that flaked in the playoffs, like that.
I mean, yeah,
It's not
who
about,
just started playing defense last year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but it's all about
And you know what?
the leverage you can
I
pull.
feel like him and Russell Westbrook have very similar mentalities, and that's probably why he didn't last in Oklahoma City. But I mean, he's a dog. Don't get me wrong. He's gonna go do what he's gonna do out there on the court. But is he the type of guy that you can build a team around and like hope to compete in the West?
I think so. And honestly, when he got let go in Oklahoma, I think that was just an Oklahoma mistake. I don't think it's because him and Westbrook are the same. I think they were looking at him and Ibaka, and they were trying to figure out who had the biggest prospect or who had the biggest ceiling, and that's why they did that.
Well,
but they
riffed
knew
on that
James
one,
was
yeah.
on. I mean, yeah, they definitely had messed up on that, but they knew James was going, and.
Well, he probably wanted more than they could pay him to. He knew he was going to. He's got that kind of attitude. Like, I know
I think they can build around him.
to be a scorer like that, you
type
have
of
to
player.
know how good you
Yeah.
are. Like, you can't just go into a game and not know that you can't get buckets. Like,
Whenever a team just has to seriously game plan around you, that's when you know that you.
But
can
do they
have
kind
a
of? I
team.
mean,
guys that are
Definitely.
elite scorers. Think
I don't
about
think
this.
Harden
No.
is that
Guys that are elite scorers, guys that are elite,
man.
guys that are elite scorers are the most egotistical people in the NBA.
Oh, definitely. Just like a wide receiver in the NFL.
I mean, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same concept. But when you're an elite scorer like that who can score at any position, even the free throw line. I mean, the most dangerous thing about him is that he goes to the basket and he finishes.
Who?
Yeah.
James Harden.
Man, they go to the. I hate his game.
You
He
back
go get those
off
weak ass fouls, man.
and he's leading.
Man,
I
he's
hate
a bulldog,
that shit.
though.
I
He's a
hate that
bulldog,
and
though.
he's leading the league
Man,
in free
because
throws.
he goes.
He's leading the league in free throws.
He does that bullshit.
And
He
he makes
does.
Man,
Well,
it's a. I mean, shit. What do you want?
stop
Like,
it.
Yeah, exactly. They was
Stop
doing
it.
hack a Shack. They hacking
That's
hard
what I'm
now.
saying. You
Shit,
have
I
to
mean,
game
yeah.
plan around that weak ass free throw stuff.
But
you're
I'm
talking
saying
about.
to have that kind of scoring ability, you have
Yeah.
to be one of the most confident people in the world, really. Like,
Definitely.
to get on that court and to do, like, that's why they're so weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, those people are overly egotistical right now. Him and Russell Westbrook and all the, like, them elite scorers are guys that just, they got big egos.
Speaking of which, I seen a story today where Paul George was saying that Durant was the one who pitched him to go to Oklahoma to him.
I seen that. I seen that headline.
That's weird.
That
You know
is
what I'm
weird
saying?
to me, too.
Wait, what? Durant told him to go to Oklahoma with
yeah.
Westbrook?
I mean, do you think? Look, this is everybody hates Durant right now. I don't think Durant hates Oklahoma. Like,
No, I don't think he did.
No.
And plus, what is there in Oklahoma other than the
basketball gym.
exactly? So I
That was
mean,
one of the accounts. That's what I said.
right?
I mean,
like
think
that's
about
a big thing out there, and like that's a place where I'm sorry, Double. I know, but I'm just saying that like there's not much in Oklahoma. So basically, like all you've got is the Thunder. So like out there, you are what's popping. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, who can blame him for just wanting to go play somewhere where it's easier?
Man, I would go
They
play
don't
with.
play with. He,
Man,
I
come
would
on,
go
when you
play-
can
I
with
would
your
go-
buddies, and your buddies is the.
you had him down 3-0. I don't hear nothing.
I would go play for Russell Westbrook or play with Russell Westbrook just for the pure entertainment value.
Oh yeah, it'd be fun.
Like you,
But
the
they did-
man
but he
caught the
did.
ball and took 7 steps, going towards half court, and then started dribbling. And it was it Chris Paul? Who was it that called him out? Was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he just looked at him and said, "I don't know." Y'all seen that shit? Oh yeah, man. He caught the ball and just started walking towards the other end of the court. Somebody
I did see-
was calling
I
him
did
out,
see
and like
that.
he looked at him. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" He just looked at him and was like, "I don't know." That dude's weird, man, but he's a baller. All right, so anyway, I think something weird just happened to my headphones.
We just got louder or something. It's thoughts fast. What happens sometimes.
There we go.
That's why we
Yeah,
heard that.
a little bit of production.
And, well, okay, let's talk about things. Something we predicted actually last episode. I believe we predicted that. Did we say Gordon Hayward was going to go to the Celtics?
I said Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's
I think I said that too, though.
Well, I think you guys agree with me.
Go back and
But
listen
I'm
to the last
pretty
one.
sure that I said
Was
it.
that you? Okay,
I mean, I like to pat myself on the back if you can't tell.
sounds good.
Well, anyway, Gordon Hayward, the Celtics guys. What do you think about that in the East Coast?
That's the biggest move for the East all summer, man. The West
East
is killing
side,
it.
the East side,
West is blowing up,
East
man.
side.
So what that make them? What in the 7-game series
It
against
makes
Cleveland?
they're not 4 games better than Cleveland now with Gordon Hayward. I can tell you that. They got swept, so we would
Will
look
they
at it
get
like
2 now?
they've got a guy that might at home propel them to a victory, maybe 2.
I don't
And
think they're
extend the basketball season, which is a plus for me. I'm cool with that. Like, thanks, Gordon Hayward. I mean, y'all might actually compete over on that side now. I
And
doubt
then they
it.
got
but
who the kid they drafted? Tatum or whatever.
yeah, they drafted Tatum.
So they
Did you
might-
see he got rocked to sleep by Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, I know.
And then the no look pass, like that was dope. I give
And
it
it was
to Mitchell.
it was game clinching too.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, that was like it was. Donovan Mitchell's gonna be good in the NBA. He's kind of fell off since he kind of blew up a little bit, but you know it's summer league.
Yeah,
We'll get back
shout
to
out
that.
to him though. He just
But
got
that
signed by
was
Adidas today.
a pretty move and
Got a
that was
shoe
a nice
contract today
dish.
by
Yeah,
Adidas.
that was
Right.
really nice. What about speaking of local players, we'll jump on this real fast. Patrick Patterson goes to OKC. I think he's a guy that probably comes off the bench over there and tries to extend the offense a little bit. And the fact that he can shoot
He
from
might
outside,
He might be the new Ibaka. out
He's
there.
kind of like a Sam Perkins type player.
Yeah,
He's in the
I
league.
was- I
He's
could
turned
agree
into a
with
little
that.
bit
I know
of a Sam
Josh got to put
Perkins.
the UK player plug in. It's my
Yeah,
guy, you know
baby.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can agree with that. The new Sam Perkins, maybe a more athletic Sam Perkins.
Yeah,
because
but
he shoots 3-pointers, don't he?
So, yeah, he can shoot him a little
Yeah.
bit. I mean, he's floating around 30-something, 35 maybe.
I'm just like, I mean, not even making fun. Like,
no,
I'm surprised he's still kicking in the league, and I mean, shout out to him for that. I
tell you what, Cal kind of when he came in, man, he allowed him to extend his game because when Billy Gillespie was there, it was basically like, all right, throw the ball in the post to Patrick Patterson and let Jody Meeks float around the spot up somewhere and see if they double team him, try to kick it out. Like once you figure this out, we were easy to beat. We didn't have anything else but them two. So he played a lot with his back to the basket. He was kind of like our horse. If he had a good game, we might have a chance. But if not, then you better hope Jody Meeks goes off for 50, and it didn't happen a whole lot. So I watched when Cal got there, man, he let him step out and shoot that little mid-range and extend his game to the three-point line, and it's worked out for him. I mean, he was with Toronto when they made a couple playoff runs, and now he's moving on to OKC, which is a playoff team. So, you know, I mean, he's not a guy that you're going to pay a lot to, but, you know, he's going to stick around on the roster because he can rebound and shoot a little bit.
Okay, let's talk about my team, my NBA team. You know, I ain't been representing it all this last season because they was terrible. But the New York Knicks, man, we got Phil out over there. You know, I think that was a good move. Get Phil out of there. You know, he don't know what he was doing. But we just re-signed Tim Hardaway Jr.
They got that guy.
The Michigan guy.
They got that guy. Y'all know what y'all getting. The Michigan prospect. You know what I'm saying?
We just got rid of him.
I feel like sitting around a couple guys that cheer for Louisville, Michigan. When y'all start talking about NBA players, it kind of makes me just want to tuck over in the corner and be like, Josh, just don't dominate the conversation.
You don't always get what you're worth. You get what you have the room to negotiate or what you have the leverage to negotiate.
So you said you get more?
New York's been giving.
He's about right there, man.
New York's been giving.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is that deal, man.
I understand what you're saying.
He balled out in Atlanta. He did his thing out there.
He did. But 71 million.
Greg, man, you talking about the Knicks, man? They've been giving money. They was giving $12 million a year to Phil, and then they fired him.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
it's not a great organization, but he getting them checks though.
Yeah, I mean they're giving money out, but they're not picking the right places to give it to. Now I'm not saying the guy won't, but I don't know, man. I couldn't.
They recognized that he was from the greatest university.
Oh my God!
In the history.
Yeah.
Melo, is he staying? What y'all think? Is Melo gonna leave?
The Michigan Jim Harbaughs that can't beat Urban Meyer.
Is Melo gonna leave?
We got him this year. We got it. I'm putting
this year.
Thoughts fired.
Right, yeah.
Thoughts fired.
Of course.
We got him this year. We should have had him last year.
Right, but we didn't. Yeah, we didn't.
Cheated
I'm not a
we
guy for Jim Harbaugh or nothing, but Jim Harbaugh is what he is.
You loved him. You just mad because he left.
I was upset about that. I was really upset. But, you know, that's a whole nother story. I do know that he hadn't beat Urban Meyer.
He had to come back home. He had to come back home.
Tell him beat Urban Meyer for me. I mean, we beat Rick a lot. Why ain't Jim Harbaugh beating Urban Meyer?
It's coming.
Sure.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's coming.
Oh, God. Not last year. Anyway, your boy John Wall stalling out on his max deal, man. What's up?
He is, man.
He wants more money? He's being greedy?
You know, I think it's one of those situations that he's looking at long term, man. I mean, does he want to be in Washington? Because they can't seem to draw in another player for him to help them out. They went after Paul George, didn't get him. He's, you know,
they thought they was going to get
he's been out there recruiting for the Wizards for a while now, and now they want to give him. They're basically saying we want to give you $170 million to stay over here and get exited in the first round of playoffs every year. Yeah, you'll get us to the playoffs, but that's it. Hopefully, we draft somebody.
I think he definitely wants out of Washington, man. Ain't nothing going on.
I mean, if you got to stop and think about $167 million, you know what I'm saying, for however many years, yeah, it's clear that you aren't real. I mean, think about that for a second. Think about that for $167 million for you to stay and play for a team, and you're stopping and pausing on signing that deal.
Yeah.
That means you don't you don't really want to be there.
Or he's got bigger plans. I've heard, I was listening to a podcast and there's a conspiracy that a part of this 2018 season, the next year's season, that him and DeMarcus Cousins, they're already on record saying that they want to play together, and they want to go out to LA with LeBron James, which his company is currently representing John Wall's his agency or whatever.
Plus, Bron got a house out in L.A.
Right, and they're all gonna go to L.A. to the Lakers, and it's gonna be John Wall, Paul George, LeBron James, DeMarcus Cousins, and I believe Dwayne Wade.
Get the fuck out of here. No fucking way.
Thoughts fired.
Yeah.
That's what I'm shooting.
No fucking
Thoughts
way.
fired.
That sounds
Ain't no team ever signed me players who
And
so
they
But
gonna
the
smack
way
the
the way the
Warriors.
league's acting right now, man, everybody's
Uh-huh.
like anybody that's anybody is like I can either sign.
You said you named like 6 players.
And then they're gonna give it, and they're gonna give all the credit to Irvin Magic Johnson.
Yeah, who
And
we'll get to later.
Ball
But
will be coming off the
Right.
bench 6 man of the year.
yeah, I mean, no. If you drafted Lonzo Ball at number 2 and then you go try to
Nah.
get John Wall to come out there, then like no, that kills that whole idea to me. In
I don't
you know,
know.
in
What
theory,
if they traded him?
well, I mean, it depends on how he turns out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I
Trade
said,
him
we'll
for John
get
Wall.
we're not gonna get too much on Lonzo Ball because I'm going to get to that in my rant here in a minute. We got a segment where I'm going to go off for a few minutes, so just be patient. But anyway, so he's stalling on the deal. Do you think he's going to try to make a move to a place where there will be other UK players where they will try
Definitely.
to entice Calipari to the NBA? Because we've already had the Knicks rumors while he was over in Cairo, Egypt. They were like, yeah, he's going to the Knicks. When I heard that shit,
that was an executive job, wasn't it?
no, they wanted him to come
president.
over there. Well, they said he would be able to, like, I guess, do all that, but he would be coaching too.
okay.
I thought too.
I thought-
Yeah,
I
I
thought
don't
it was a
think.
president
Yeah,
job.
I don't know. I can see Cal doing that after he retired from coaching college basketball. I don't think he's going to exit college basketball from going to the NBA in a situation where, like, he'll retire from Kentucky and take a couple years, in my opinion, and then be like, you know, all right, well, if y'all got a job for me up there where I can do what Phil Jackson does and go basically not really matter for however many years and y'all pay me $12 million a year, then yeah, I'll come do that. I'm retired. I don't have nothing better to do. Come on, Milwaukee Bucks. Come on, you know, shitty organization, fill in the blank, whatever. Like, yeah, I'll go to y'all and do that. I don't think he's going to leave for some UK-built NBA team. Would that be cool as shit to me? Yeah. I wouldn't be mad at Cal for it. That would be dope. I would love to see that. Yeah,
that
like,
would be a notch on his resume.
oh man, that would be like, I would
unmatched.
love for him to be in a situation where he could go do that. I would hate to see him leave, but we're Kentucky, man. I'm fully confident that we'll hire a great coach because we got the money to do it, and we've kind of established ourselves over time as a basketball program that doesn't go away. So I'm not worried about that. I don't want to see Cal go by any means, but I think that would be cool if they went and developed some, you know, Wildcat team in the league. I'd instantly become a fan of the Lakers, even though I've never really been a
That's
huge
not going to
fan.
happen.
But yeah, I don't think it's gonna
Hey
happen.
man,
Speaking of Cal, man, what happened to him in the Olympics, under 19 Olympics, man?
You know, if y'all ever want to take a moment to really bash Calipari and me sit over here and shut my mouth, this would be the moment because, like, there's really no excuse for
That
that.
was the first time in a long time, right? They said.
I'm not sure what the record is over, you know, the history or whatever. We went, but the kid did. I was saying this earlier to Greg while we were talking. Like, that could be the biggest recruitment pitch to the RJ Barrett kid from Canada. Was like,
Here
hey,
we go.
we're gonna coach, and you know what I'm saying, you go get yours. I'm gonna make sure you get yours. You get the gold medal, baby. Just come to UK. If that's the
Right.
case, then fuck that gold medal. I don't care what he did. Like, but no, I mean, he, you know, it's a committee of people that pick these players. He didn't necessarily like dissect and make the team himself. That's not an excuse. There was more talent on the USA team.
I was just gonna say
He should have won that hands down. Cal refused to go to a zone with these guys. And in a sense, like, do I feel a bit like, yeah, man, just go to the zone and win the gold. But I've also felt like, yeah, just go to the zone and win the championship a couple times. But that's just Cal, man. He's not going to play zone. He thinks if you're an athlete, you should be able to defend. And there's a reason why his guys sign max deals, and we've got an abundance of kids succeeding in the NBA.
Oh, man.
It's because he
Did he
do
challenges
that?
them. No, he
Did he just
challenges
do
them.
that?
Look,
He did.
no,
He did.
seriously.
He did.
Wow.
That's look. I'm giving you the full moment to take a stab at Calipari
Okay,
right now for his
okay.
coaching or whatever. But
All
he
right.
puts these kids on an island and he
You
says,
right.
"Be a man."
Say that.
You know what I'm
Say
saying?
that
He
then.
says, "Be a man." And
So
if you
you
lose,
right.
then look, there's guys like Karl Anthony Towns that are blowing up in the
Right.
league that have to swallow a loss to Wisconsin in the Final Four with an undefeated record every day. Do you
Yeah.
know what that means? That means they're eating it and
They
going
lost,
out.
what it
Yeah,
means.
and that means they going out there and trying to kill everybody because they live in
Man.
that Wisconsin loss every day. He
Spoken
he
from
puts
a
these
true
guys on the
Wildcat.
island. He tells them to succeed.
Preach.
If they look, Anthony Davis made it happen.
He did.
He's the one guy. He
did.
chased
He
that
need Cal.
dream. Look, you can't win titles in the NCAA real easily. So y'all can bash Cal all you want, and I will say that he really flaked and pissed this
Right.
away. This is all on him with them losing and getting the bronze. But
All I
at
want
the
to
same
okay.
time, I think Calipari does something to these kids and puts them in a position to succeed on their own and empowers them in the fact that, and maybe what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe I'm eating the
yeah, just a little bit.
cornbread or whatever. I'm feeding into this whole situation, but the guy does, man. He gets these kids out there. He lets them go at what they want to be and who they want to be, and he empowers them and backs them, and he gives them a chance to succeed in that perspective. So
let's
he
talk
lost.
about what you want to get into about our guy Lonzo Ball. Who came out.
It's my rant time. Y'all want to hear
He
my
came
rant?
out his first game, and I think he went like 2 for 15.
Yeah, he sucked.
And everybody was kind of like, okay, maybe it was the first game jitters, something like that. And then the second game he came out, he had triple double. Looked okay.
11, 11, and 11.
Yeah, the golf club.
Over 38 minutes.
1-1-1 over what you needed to get a triple double.
Over the entire
It's
game.
not like he had 32 points,
Okay, yeah.
15 rebounds, and 12 assists.
Now let's
he
go
had
to this
11,
third
11,
game.
and 11.
His third-
He fooled around and got an Ice Cube triple double.
Right.
over the entire game.
Yeah, but
All but
Man.
what 4 minutes or
look, I'm not disrespecting the triple double, and I'll use this as a segue to go ahead and get in my rant.
But his third game,
After his third game, he decides that this is my rant.
Okay.
He's got a groin issue, and he's not going to come out and play. Now, I'm not even going to pin this on this kid, but my rant is this: Magic Johnson, you a bitch for this. Like seriously, you are a bitch for this. You had every reason on paper to draft De'Aaron Fox, other than the fact that he's not from L.A. You whiffed on that, and you went and took this kid. Now, I'm not calling Lonzo Ball Harold Miner or Kwame Brown or somebody like that. The kid's going to stick around the league. He's a good ball player. But you go out after he gets diced up in 2 games, one for X amount of points. I think it was like 14-9 or something like that. And I think Fox might have had 24 in that game. And then he had 39 in March, which wasn't that long ago. And then you come out here and you've got this game of the Summer League where Fox and Ball are going to meet up again. And you're good. You get a chance to prove that you took the number 2 pick for a reason. And after he goes and gets a triple-double, he magically has a sore groin. No, that's a move by you to say, I went out on a limb and drafted you, even though on paper and everywhere else in the world, this looks like a better pick. Your daddy's made me look like a fool in front of every media outlet he can possibly do. We still drafted you. So we're not going to put you fresh out in the Summer League game against a kid like De'Aaron Fox, who might dice you up for another 40 points in front of us and make us look bad for taking this number 2 pick. Now, hold on for y'all jump in real quick. Do I think that Lonzo Ball is going to be unsuccessful in the league? No, that's not what I'm saying. But I think that De'Aaron Fox has definitely proved over and over again he's better than him. And then you get one chance to get the guy to go out there after he came fresh off a triple-double and send him out there and prove to the world why you took this kid instead of somebody else. And you say, nah, man, you're going to sit this one out because we don't need the media lashback if you go out there and get dusted off for 25 points out here in a Summer League game.
The only thing that I'm going to poke out any hole in your argument is that it is the Summer League. And you know better than anybody, if you have the slightest bit of injury in the Summer League, you're going to sit down. For a number 2 round pick.
But you've also got the leniency to say it's the Summer League and his groin sore. No, his nuts got removed. He knew that. Look, and I'm not saying but here's my takeout on
That's
that.
That's the only thing I'm going to say.
Here's my thing though. I'm gonna say
I agree with you,
but my thing is like this. Okay, it's a smart move basically because due to the fact that like if you don't play him, then you don't like in a week nobody's gonna remember it because it is the Summer League.
Exactly.
But if you do play him and he drops 25 on you, then people remember it and it's the Summer League, and then you have to listen to the rest of the summer like, should you have taken De'Aaron Fox over Lonzo Ball? Which you probably should have, but I'm gonna let the rest of the few next basketball seasons prove that, instead of sitting over here telling you, because I don't think Lonzo Ball is gonna be a bad ball player. Do I think De'Aaron Fox is better? Yeah, I think he's been pushed to be better because he's got his big mouth daddy out here talking all this shit about all this nonsense, and it's always been a big spectacle. Like,
Ball. We're talking about.
Yeah, we're talking. But I'm saying Fox is the guy that's like, well, he's really fast and he has some attributes, but Lonzo Ball comes out there and dishes dimes and he's 6'5" and this, that, and the other. Man, look, I get it the kid looks the part, but the king of LA, and y'all ain't even like you grooming that whole like he can shy away from shit now. Like he can pull the whole like, oh, I don't have to go out and do this. Like after your daddy's hyped you up, all that, talked all that shit and done all that, you turn around and got the biggest stage for you to go out here and prove yourself one more time, and you back away from it.
No, in the NBA he doesn't have. Well, go ahead, though.
I was thinking this. Maybe they're setting it up for the big matchup for the season.
Yeah.
Maybe
They play
are.
5 times in the season. They're both in the West.
Definitely.
They're going to play a lot in the West.
Definitely.
It might be the opener. It might be the opener.
And if he's got any type of tightness, soreness, nuts hurt, whatever,
but
they're not going to risk that.
Hold on. But
for everything that you said. For everything that you
in
said.
Josh's defense, I still feel like it was a bitch move by the Lakers not to
but
play
for
him.
everything that Josh just said, for every reason that Josh just said that he should have played, and
there's a reason he shouldn't have played.
Right, that he could possibly look bad.
It's a good move business-wise. It's a bad move
I don't give a
media-wise.
The Lakers don't. If he had an ingrown toenail, he's not going to play. He's not going to play against against Fox and look bad and make the Lakers organization look bad, just like you said, for a summer game. No, he will not be able to shy away.
But that's my
during
rant.
The NBA
my rant
season.
is they're doing this to save face for their whack ass draft
definitely.
pick.
I agree.
I don't think it's. I'm sorry. Look, it's not like I'm not. I have to have a caveat and say I don't. There's a disclaimer here. Like I don't think Ball is a bad ball player. I'm not saying that. I think Fox is better. My thing is they have to take him because he's the LA kid, and that's the only thing that separated him from Fox. Fox has proven time and time again.
I believe that too.
Have you seen like what this kid has another gear? And I'm telling you right now, he's a lefty. He's fast. He shoots better than Wall right now. I'm not saying he's John Wall or he's explosive as Wall, but he has the tools, the intangible, and the character to be everything.
Josh, you're forgetting one thing.
I'm biased. I'm a homer right now.
Not even that. The biggest thing is that the Los Angeles Lakers are also in the business to make money. And right now, if you can win with either one of them, you're going to take the one who's going to bring you the most money to that market. Their father, the rants from the father, all of these business calculated, whether they can hate rebuild, it or love it.
They can rebuild, and then they can go, okay, he's not working out, trade him,
get him out of here.
Yeah,
but we're going to get
Chris
this money
Paul,
right now.
Give me somebody else.
We're getting all of this exposure. Right. We're getting all of this money, negative exposure, positive exposure, however you want to look at it. You could be on the fence about it like I am.
While they suck,
exactly. Why not? Get this money.
All right.
Get this money.
So that's my rant right now. But Summer League has been entertaining. I don't know if y'all watched it. Donovan Mitchell, I will
He's
give
doing pretty good, man.
respect,
Shout out to Donovan Mitchell, man.
I really like that kid as far as ball players go. Like y'all know me really well, and I'll spend a lot of time talking bad about Louisville. But Donovan Mitchell's a baller, and I think he's gonna make a roster this year. And I don't know.
He's built for the league, I think.
He definitely is, man. He's a super explosive guy that has the confidence to get his on the other side of the ball. He's I won't call him a poor man's Malik Monk per se. He's not as gifted as a shooter, but he has the explosiveness and the confidence that a guy like Malik Monk has as far as young guys coming into the league. And I think he's confident enough to make some noise.
Definitely.
Where's Monk at anyway? Where's Monk
He's
at?
Charlotte.
He's out there with Jordan.
Let's see what he's going to do.
I heard he was mad about it.
I liked him for real.
I like the way Bam's playing right now, man. Bam's making us proud out there, man.
I like that guy, too.
Bam's out at Miami. He showed out in Vegas, and he's not looked bad. Where they at right now? Is it Orlando or what? Miami? Where they at right now?
For the Summer League?
Yeah.
Summer League is Vegas.
They were in Vegas.
Los Angeles. No, they just left. You know what?
Man, they just left somewhere and now they're
somewhere. It's only ESPN. Tune in.
Figure it out. Hell, I ain't got all the facts.
Let's get into something else, man, that's been buzzing on social media. Everybody chiming in, man. Let's give our take on this whole Black China and Rob Kardashian thing, man. I mean, y'all seen what happened? And she was he woke up the other morning and was just started exposing pictures and saying she had surgery and posted videos of her and doing the bed, and he's just going through his thing, man. And like
Is
really
she naked in him?
he really played himself. I think he played himself.
He
man.
got new photos of him.
Yeah, he posted them.
Yeah, he took him down. He took him down. Well,
I didn't even know how to
That's
spell her
it.
name. When y'all was telling me, I spelled her name 3 different ways till
Yeah,
I
he
got
did.
it right.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
But I did see, I got tagged in like a rap video of Rob Kardashian freestyling about it.
It wasn't him. It wasn't Rob Kardashian,
what?
but it was pretty good though. It wasn't actually Rob, but it was a pretty good little
Who
freestyle.
was it? Is he got a?
It wasn't him. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
his
weird.
dapper,
You got somebody to go out there and freestyle about your bitch?
yeah, but
Listen,
I mean, he just got got. He just got got, man.
it
What
was-
happened
he
with that?
played
Can somebody
himself.
explain to me? 'Cause
Okay,
I'm
basically, Black
uninformed on
China.
this.
She's a stripper.
right.
Go figure. She goes and has a baby with the rapper Tyga. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Oh yeah, the guy from the West Coast.
yeah. Which is crazy is that Tyga ends up dating one of the younger Jenner sisters,
Kylie.
Callie.
Why he knocked the other girl
No,
up?
after the fact.
After they had.
So they
had
in the same
boy.
family. Like they
Both
kick
ways.
it.
No,
they,
wait,
they
wait,
had
wait.
cookouts. Like he
No,
got
not,
his.
not
he
yet.
got
Not yet, because Black China didn't have anything to do with it, right?
right.
At the time.
At the time. Then, keep going.
Then I guess Black China and Tyga split up. Tyga split with Callie. Then next thing you know, Black China's with Rob Kardashian.
Which is Kylie's sister.
Now Black China already had a baby by Tyga. You know, probably eating good off that child support. But Tyga's not well off enough for China to live well off, you know.
So this is her get back.
Kind of.
Clearly, and he's insecure about it. Now she done went out and been a hoe again like hoes do,
Right.
and he's upset about it. So he's.
So they have a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, she got a kid with him too.
Yes.
Rob Kardashian.
Oh, she
Yes.
is trifling. She
Yes.
is trifling.
Fresh out the strip club.
Black
What's up?
China has
Now
left
imagine,
the strip
so-
club.
he's ranting saying he's bought $300,000.
He said that
This
he
$100,000
bought,
surgery.
he
He's
bought
a
the
sucker.
surgery after she had the baby. After he had his baby, he paid $100,000 for her reconstruction surgery.
Yes.
Man, let me say something. And I've
And
never
then she
been out
ended
to
up
Hollywood,
leaving.
so I don't know what the strippers look like out there. I've been to Daytona in July, and if you've ever been to a strip club in Daytona in July, don't tell nobody about it. But anyway, I don't understand. Like, if I had that much money, why in the hell are you gonna go snatch a girl at the strip club? Like, them people are filthy rich, and they what?
I don't understand it, man. And she already had
You
a baby.
knew what you was getting into. Like, that's
exactly
a bad
what
move.
the Snoop Dogg said. He said Rob know what he got when he got her. He said that, and she doing what she's supposed to do. She seen a sucker and she licked it. That's what she said.
Exactly. That's what. Yeah, he is a sucker. There's no doubt about it. And that's
So in his get back rant, he decides to post pictures of her, new
you
pictures
lost.
of her.
You lost already. If you a dude,
Let's go further. Let's check this out. So he posted pictures of her nude.
Yep.
A couple of them. He posted a video of her in the bed with another guy. Now, by him posting this stuff,
Wait.
he's facing more charges.
Wait.
Oh,
And then
my
he,
God.
then he tells all the list of how much money he spent on her.
Yes.
And all of this in the third.
you gotta stop,
Now-
dude. Who's in his corner? You ain't supposed to tell
Oh, they
people
took
that.
him down. His mother deleted his account. Then he put
Oh
it up
my
on
God!
another social media.
So he's
account.
over here telling how he tricked,
Yeah.
acting
now-
like a trick.
So now his double was going to say,
Now her lawyer comes out. She's on Good Morning America. She came
Good
to
Morning
America.
America.
Hit the lottery. Hey,
they
Master
calling
P
it
told
revenge.
y'all.
They calling it
Y'all better
revenge
watch
porn.
it.
And they call it revenge porn.
Revenge porn.
A
It's
new
an
word.
actual law.
Revenge
No,
is
it's
a
a
new
law.
word. It's a law.
It's a law. Like you can't. Like if I was to send you new pictures.
Don't send me new pictures.
No, I wouldn't. right. Okay, if I was to send
Pause.
someone new, right,
I'm
pause.
just messing with you.
If I was to send someone new pictures and then they posted it, they call it revenge porn, which is
Look, man, if you a dude out there and you know what I'm saying, your girl ain't your girl no more, and she do some shit that you pride in, like she didn't do with you.
Been
you know
there,
what I'm saying?
done that.
Like she went and did some shit with somebody else that she didn't do with you, and
Right.
that shit hurts. I get it, whatever.
Don't
like,
do that shit.
Don't go put that on social media. You're an asshole, man. Like you are a dick. Like nobody respects you for that. Like the woman, look, if you lucky enough to get some new pics, be quiet about it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You're fucking it up for everybody.
Right,
Because like
exactly.
from now on, like she's gonna be like, oh no, somebody blasted me all over the internet. Y'all being sissies for that shit.
Not
Don't
to
go to
mention-
the Facebook or wherever else and try to shame some woman for
Not
just
to
being
mention,
gratifyingly nice enough to give you some damn new pics. Take them and just deal with them and keep them and like keep them a secret and don't tell nobody else. Like you asshole.
Not to mention that she is a stripper with.
Right, everybody done see the naked anyway.
I was just gonna say she already
What?
had new
About to get
pictures.
you for an extra 20
You
minutes.
think you shaming her by putting her on social media
Right.
naked? She's already showing everybody the goods anyway.
like, she got-
After the $100,000
He said,
surgery.
She's in
Man,
bed
look,
with a man.
man.
She's in bed
if
with a
you
man.
that guy that is taking a stripper home and you get the notion to think that there's some longevity in that, you are a dumbass, okay? You are stupid. If anybody listens to my podcast and has anything to take away from this,
Yes.
if you to think that there's a relationship to be had with a stripper, you are stupid. Like,
Thank
you
you.
are
Thank you.
stupid.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There's a lot of other women that do a lot of other things that you can also be stupid for thinking there's longevity in. You need to figure that out. I'm not gonna sit here and give the game.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was
game
just
is to be
crazy,
told,
man.
not
Shout out to
told.
all the strippers coming up. Shout out to all the women coming up off these suckers, man, for real, man. I can't be mad at you.
Get your money, Katina Powell. I love you, baby.
Oh,
you doing your
God.
thing. Shout out to all of them. You want to go and give another shout out to Katina Powell for us?
No, I
bro?
do not. No,
She
I do
getting that money off
Anyway.
somebody around the
GTA,
motherfucker.
what's good, man? Hey, GTA, what up, man?
I ain't got nothing, man.
What's up on this music, man? Let's get to this
that was
music, man.
Jay-Z a week later, I bought the album.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, that's what's up.
Alright.
Jay-Z is now officially he is
The greatest rapper alive?
Yes. No, the greatest of all time.
All the time.
All
Ooh.
time,
The
man.
GOAT.
Ooh.
He gave
This
it
dude's
to him.
47 years old and just dropped another classic.
And
Okay.
he's relevant.
How many classics do we have from the man's catalog now?
He broke the record for the most platinum albums.
Plus,
with this
in an
one.
era
Asterisk.
where everybody gets music leaked and gets it free before anything, how did he suckered
the
everybody
brakes.
into buying this?
Hit
I
the
bought it
brakes.
myself.
Hit the brakes. Hit
Pause.
the brakes.
Okay,
Hit the brakes.
Tell us how you feel about it.
DJ GT.
All right, so listen. Yes, he did break the record for going platinum within 3 days, I believe. But the catch is, everybody who has got the album from Sprint by using the Sprint code or the access code or whatever, Sprint paid for that album. So while in turn all the customers from Sprint were getting the album with no purchase, Sprint was actually purchasing the album. So therefore,
So what?
Hard work.
hard-
Easy work.
I mean, a lot of people say that he's
I
cheated.
bought it.
because
I have Sprint.
but you,
Okay,
you
so-
bought it and you have
But I'm
Sprint,
so
but a lot
impressed
of
with the
people
album.
did
I
not
don't
buy
even feel
Sprint
cheated,
bought
though.
those.
I don't feel cheated. I don't.
So
I
Sprint
agree.
says, if Sprint says, here's Jay-Z, I'm going to give you $10 million for
The
how many
album.
for how many
What was-
albums it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy 1 million albums that.
For everyone who had used the access code and
So-
got the album for free, or because they were Sprint
But Sprint
subscribers,
bought it.
Sprint bought it.
But Sprint,
Okay,
yeah,
so-
so you think about it like this. Okay, Jay-Z, we'll make you go platinum. How many albums you need to be bought to go platinum?
1 million.
Okay, we got 475 million people that own Sprint. We bought the album. We got the
Right.
rights to it.
I know
Here,
a
buy
million
this
of
from
these
Sprint
people,
now.
right?
We, you know what I'm saying? Or like get Sprint
I
and we'll
think
give you
it's
the album
business.
free.
It is,
Especially in this social media world we live in.
It's smart.
And Jay-Z's
It's genius.
Jay-Z's genius.
It's
Jay-Z is genius.
It's genius,
man.
but a lot of the other rappers,
The greatest
they call
rapper
it
of
cheating.
all time, and there's no like this argument's been relevant for quite some time now. But at 47, you put out something like that is basically picking on the rest of the game, telling you how. What do he say? I'm giving you $1 million worth of game for $10. Is that what the line was? Something like that. Yeah.
Y'all think it's bougie. Y'all think it's fine. I'm trying to give you $1 million a game for $9.99.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? Like that album is after I sit down and we listen to it on the river. I go home, give my baby mama I talk sweet to her and say, look, let me use your card to purchase this. I got cash, baby. Go on. You know what I'm saying? She let me go ahead and cop the album. Got the album. Shout out to my baby mama. And I sat down with it the last couple of nights, and yeah, it's what's up, man. Like I could sit and recite lines, but I'm gonna let DJ GTA tell us about it.
No,
he's the music guru.
it's a great album. I strongly suggest everyone to have this in your collection, even if you're not a big time hip hop fan, or just a casual hip hop fan. This is a great album. It's a learning experience. You get to hear from the best, taught at the best. My biggest thing is it's like he's almost like he's trolling the people. He's got us in this box and he knows what to do with us. You know, he cheated. Beyonce dropped Lemonade, and then Jay-Z's response was,
I'm sorry I cheated. Yeah.
And they all made money off of all of it.
But I mean, they like they
gamed us.
like people make money off them. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
People like filming them doing this, that,
I
and the
love
other.
it. I'm
Like,
not disrespecting it in any type of way.
Jay-Z is the type
definitely
of person
needed.
that in any environment that he's existed in his reign in rap music or prior to trying to get in rap music, he has clearly succeeded and
Definitely.
dominated. That guy is
He
is a genius, man. He is,
definitely
you know, he's far more intelligent than Floyd Mayweather, but they're both making a lot of money right now.
The hustle is real.
Yeah.
The Carters are winning. I mean, even Blue has a single out.
Yeah, she got a freestyle.
I
Yeah,
mean,
she got
look,
a
it's
single
that type
out.
of world, man. Like, we trying to get in on the internet money. You know what I'm saying? It's just that kind of world. So
Definitely is, man.
He did admit to being infidelity, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Cheating on Beyonce in the album, which, you know.
She said,
and they profit off of it. They profited off of a mistake.
He even said, I told my wife, this spill your shit really works. And then one of the songs, I think he said that in one of his lines.
It's Jay-Z's most personal album. He talks about
Well, that's
business
47.
decisions.
What is she going to talk about?
Yeah, but you got to think about them at that level, man. Like, look, you can have whoever you want. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? If you
right.
can have somebody that can match you financially, and you like both of y'all killing the game, and that person can match you financially.
Yeah.
Like, what he say? You got a what's a menage a trois when you got a soulmate or something like that?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then
Like,
cheat on her? Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, and she's, you know, it's Beyonce. She's bad. We all know that. Jay-Z is.
But we can't even imagine the realm of just God, the
Stardom.
Everything
the
at your
opportunities.
fingertips. Like,
Golly,
I would wake
hate
up
that,
and just
like,
be like,
they're probably just throwing it at you everywhere you go.
And they still
man.
and then I can imagine myself being in that situation and just getting stagnant and just being stuck. But these guys continue to event and do other things. Like that's the most of Beyonce could do a tour for the rest of her life off her catalog. Say with Jay-Z. Neither one of them have to
make another album.
Another album, another single.
And then you go and drop a classic like this.
and boom.
With
And it
the-
doesn't
in
sound
the
like
old
crap.
school, like
and it's
the-
still relevant.
Yeah, it's like, man, everything about the album was just like, it's not
On
even
point.
something you're not gonna turn. There's not one song on there that's
That
for
you
the
skip.
club. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
there's
not.
one no dirt
It's
off
not.
your shoulders.
No,
There ain't
it's
no
not.
one like, you know what I'm saying?
But he also interviewed and he said that he's going to continue to make those singles for other things, but
Well,
that's
and
not what this
fine.
was for.
But exactly,
Yeah.
and it was like I said, everything about this was like the most purest form of like hip hop that you can get in today's
Yeah.
era. This is the most authentic you can get it right now.
Yeah.
It's Jay-Z's 444. This is if you still looking for that old school sound that we
Lyricism.
sometimes like long for, because hip hop has many different faces, but this is the one that a lot of people can really, you know what I'm saying? Like
I'm going to say that the 2017 year for music and hip hop has been monumental, and this will be one of the years that we sit back and reflect upon one of the great years of great music.
I like that 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz.
I know that's 2 different sides of the spectrum.
Two different
but that
sides of the
2
spectrum.
I like that too.
is dope,
But
though.
that album is amazing.
It's
He's
dope,
got a lot
yeah.
of dope songs on there. And I mean, you know, you can't put him in the same category, of course, as Jay-Z as far as his lyricism, but his wordplay is pretty good, especially from the southern aspect.
There's a genius to 2 Chainz.
Definitely.
It's not as, evident in his lyrical content, but like as like somebody like Nas or
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
No.
But that guy his
He's got
wordplay.
wordplay.
There's an element to his style that you just can't deny is
You
great.
cannot deny.
I'm sorry. I'm a very snobby person when it comes to lyrics, but I love 2 Chainz, and I argue 2 Chainz over a lot of people that I wouldn't normally like take sides with. Like he's kind of that style of rap that a lot of people would, if you're a backpack guy or like a cipher
you
guy
would
or
be
something.
turned off.
Yeah,
by,
but that album was dope.
It's time time and placement, stuff like that.
Oh,
man.
exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly.
I put another one out there, Meek Mill. He put out an EP. I believe it was 2 days ago. I think it's only like 4 or 6 songs, but those are fire. You guys have got
man,
to
let me
check
tell you
them
something.
out.
I'll check it out.
I'm going to tell you like this, man. Hate me if you want to. I'm going to tell you this like this, man. As far as rapping goes,
Meek Mill's all right.
Meek Mill's put out better rap music than Drake since back to back.
Yep.
Rap music.
Yep.
Rap music.
Yeah, but he got destroyed.
He got destroyed on the
But Drake got
back-to-back.
destroyed by buttons, and it didn't matter. Like
Right.
the battle rap element is really like not existent unless
Popularity.
unless you one of them battle rappers that's doing this shit on YouTube. Like that shit don't exist no more in mainstream hip hop. You can't kill somebody's career no more. Like if Eminem was, out right now and he was just out here just going at Ja Rule and all that stuff, people be like, why is this white guy talking about
Right.
Ja Rule? You know what I'm
Right,
saying? That's just
exactly.
where we at right now. Like that element doesn't exist in hip hop anymore. That's been curbed by guys like Drake, who I very much like, but Buttons is not the guy you want to battle with. But at the same time, Drake is not gonna. There's no reason for him to even talk to that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like so that's just where we're at musically.
You gotta respect Drake. Okay, other music.
Travis Scott, go on, give us the Travis
has
Scott.
been on.
He loves
every-
Travis
All I've
Scott.
heard is Travis Scott.
has been on everybody's album but Jay-Z.
If you don't
And
like Travis
if you don't-
Scott, Donald Trump sending you across the wall.
that is true. That is
That's
fact.
a fact. That's not an
that is a thoughts
yeah.
fired fact.
right. No
No,
alternative
serious-
facts.
In all things seriously, like he's all over the 2 Chainz. He's all over the DJ Khaled. I mean, if Assad has executive produced it, then he could co-produced it. He's all over everybody. Another guy I want to go to, 21 Savage came out. I got off work today. I put on my 21 Savage because that's how I was feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see you on Snap going hard at 24/7.
I was just going hard in for 21 Savage.
Hold on, let me say something. Lonzo Ball tweeted.
What'd he
see
say?
that?
No, what'd he say?
tweeted the greater than sign. He said he had the greater than sign. He said it's an album was better than 444. He did say that. Look it up. I swear to you. Lonzo Ball said that 21 Savage's album is better than 444.
See, that's why that guy's gonna fail in NBA right
I
there.
promise you. Look it up. Look it
Who
up.
don't like him
Look
over
it up.
De'Aaron Fox
Damn.
now? If he just what? Lonzo
Look it
Ball
up.
is a geek, man.
Look it up.
Like, this guy's just
He
destined.
just
for
feel
tweeted.
failure.
like-
He just
I feel
said
like
it's
Tony
a.
is
He said
destined for
it's a
failure.
verse 444. So he said it's like 21 Savage. It's an album, and he said it's a. And he had the greater than sign going that way towards 444.
Oh, man. See, I feel like such a jerk for even talking about how good 21 Savage is, for the simple fact that it's nothing.
he got Emma Rose.
to 444.
He got Emma Rose.
21 Savage is great for
Amber Rose
his
is showing a
lane.
bush on like Instagram.
Hey, that's still a come
man.
up for 21 Savage.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
don't
for
get me
him.
wrong,
For
right?
21
It would be a come up for a lot of people, to be honest with you.
that is
Holla at
a
your
win.
boy.
That is a
Yeah,
win.
bro.
And one more thing before I get out, I do want to shout out the Young Thug album. I know me and Josh talked earlier. He's not feeling anything about Young Thug. But if you put it in the melodic space, like I am a connoisseur of music. I love all things music, every part of music. And I really do, I like to separate the musician from the actual music that has been created. If I wanted to critique the musician, I'd be in a lot of trouble with a lot of music. So
Yeah,
by
that's
those
true.
standards, I listen to the music for the music and how that makes me feel at that moment, and I really do like Young Thug. It's called Beautiful Thugger Girls or some crap like that, and it's very melodic. It's got that like the song with T.I., that type of feel that
Make you want to like grab a dress and put it on and put some lipstick on and shit. Stand in front of the mirror and
definitely not. Definitely not.
Put on some high heels and say you still like women, but you ain't. You're doing a lot of show and tell. You showing me a lot, but you ain't telling me shit.
I said it here on Thoughts Fired. You will be hearing a lot of singles on the radio.
Before we get out of here, man, we wanna give y'all a quick little rundown of the segment we got right now for the summertime. It's summertime, baby. Everybody's out there in their bathing suits.
It's hot. You know what I'm saying? It's 70, 80, 90.
July, August is those months. It's the dog days, baby. So you're going to be out there by some water. You're going to be doing some stuff out here where you're outside showing off some body parts that you don't normally show exposed and all that. Here's the summertime fashion do's and don'ts.
Do's and don'ts.
All right.
Now, me, personally, I got children. So I got to go to the public pool a lot,
Yeah.
And it gets pretty packed out there.
Yeah.
A lot of people. I want to say this to the ladies out there, man. We love you to death.
Yes, we do.
Some of y'all, you need to realize that it's not two-piece time sometimes, man.
No, it's not.
It's not two-piece time, man.
No, it's not.
Put that one-piece Speedo on, man.
Yeah.
For your kids' sake.
The big baggy T-shirt,
Yeah,
for your kids' sake.
These
kids make fun of stuff and they see pictures on social media and somebody gonna be calling your mom muffin top or whatnot, and some of y'all got stretch marks that just look like you got multiple baby daddies. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay to be confident in the way you look, and nobody is trying to shame you for looking like the way you look.
If the bottom is getting lost, man, from the front view.
If it folds over.
If we can't see that bottom, man, that's what we're doing.
Right.
Then let's talk about these feet. These are feet, right? I got ugly feet, so I wear swim shoes.
Either
so don't worry about this.
Cover them up or get them right.
Get them right, man.
Listen,
do not
lady.
pull them out if they're not washed, clean, and waxed.
Listen, that's for the ladies. Listen.
Guys too.
Guys too.
Yeah.
Put some lotion on your ankles,
You
man.
don't need a pedicure or nothing like that, but at least clip your toenails. You know what I'm saying? Clip your toenails. Look, you're going to be out in front of kids.
My
and
shit
stuff.
is horrendous. I got the swim shoes on, man.
Yeah, you keep it clean,
Man,
right?
look, man,
Everybody know doubles fly, man. He gets it going out there.
Nah, these feet ain't fly. These feet,
Well,
boy,
I'm not talking about your feet. I'm just saying
I got dragon feet.
Well, when you got on your swim shoes, I didn't want to. I was trying to be nice to not make fun of your swim shoes because we went out on the river. You know what I'm saying?
What happened? They was flying.
Are they Jordan 1s?
Man, I was just sitting there like, this dude really got on swim shoes, but I love it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't say nothing. I was just like, if he's comfortable, we comfortable. If he's comfortable, we comfortable. Like, I call a lot of people out.
Right.
That's my dude, man. I wanted to come out on the boat. I wasn't going to say nothing.
Just in case y'all bust a game with 32 in the water.
Not athletic shoes.
He looked like he was one of them people that was doing like you get the board or whatever it is.
boogie board?
Yeah, they give you like a board and a paddle and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was sitting down with his legs straddled and waving himself through the river. And no, I'm joking. We had a good time, man. Another thing that I want to say is, look, man.
Say it.
I'm just going to keep it real with y'all.
Say it.
We love some spandex pants.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When they worn by somebody that needs to wear spandex.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. You know what we hate? Spandex pants. When? Somebody that don't need to wear spandex.
That is true.
Come on, man.
All right.
That is so
look,
true.
We're going to just put this out there.
Okay.
All right. Check it out. Now, there's some signs that we can give you. Here's some tips right now.
Some guidelines.
To let you know that spandex pants are not for you. Hey, if you put on spandex pants and there's an 1.5 inch overlap from what's up top, take them off.
Yeah.
All right? Put on some sweatpants. Put on some shorts. Put on something that you can kind of like tuck that 1.5 inch in so it's not laying over something. All right? You feel me? Okay. Hey, look, some of y'all look good even with a little extra. Everybody loves a little weight. Ain't nobody making fun of big women.
Nope.
But you've got presentation is the key. Okay.
Definitely.
So with your leggings, right? If you can like turn around in your peripheral and like out the corner of your eye, you can see your ass. If you look over your shoulder, you can see it just a glimmer of your little butt cheek. Put on leggings, all right? If you glance over your shoulder and you don't see nothing, and you got to turn around in the mirror just to see where that motherfucker's at.
If it's baggy,
yeah, look, if in the back it looked like a frog stood up and put on leggings, take it off. Baby, take it off. Please take it off.
You got
Right?
extended thigh back there.
And my final take on leggings. Look, some of y'all working out, and we respect that. Go get your, calories burned, girl. Do all that stuff.
Do it.
We appreciate the healthy perspective. We want you to go out there and do all that stuff, but you might not be ready for leggings. Okay,
not yet.
there's some other girls that's out there working out with you that's ready for leggings. They've been ready for leggings. They might have been born ready for leggings, but you need to look in the mirror and trust your eyes. All right, I know they can deceive you at times, and they probably have in other times in life. But if you ain't ready for leggings, your eyes will tell you you're not ready for leggings. Don't try to be the cute girl that wants to dress up in the Under Armour leggings and she not built for leggings yet, okay?
Yes.
I know you just getting in your fit groove and all that, and you want to do your thing. But please, take time.
But listen
observe
here.
yourself in them.
All you girls with the big old booties, and your man's telling you need to lose some weight. Remember,
Put them
a
leggings
great
on.
man named Sir Mix-a-Lot said,
Oh,
Put them leggings
you
on.
can do side bends or sit-ups.
sit up.
But please don't lose that butt.
back.
Okay, right?
Please.
Man, there's
Yes.
women dying over that booty, man.
We love that. We love that ass, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's take us out. Thoughts Fire, man. We back in the building, man. Thank y'all for everybody who sat down, listen to our dumb asses talk about all this dumb shit we talk about. But it's what we do.
We having fun, baby.
We
Keep
having
checking
fun,
it
man.
out.
Your local learning list, doing what we do. Thoughts Fired. Hit it
Gino,
one time.
we want that interview, baby. We coming out. Got some interviews
Bust the
coming.
cap of the ass, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're going
yeah.
to be over in some places this summer. Might shoot down a couple of restaurants. Pay attention. We might just be out. Might interview you for the hell of it.
That's
Get
what's
on
up.
Thoughts Fire. Pay attention to us. Keep us in your thoughts, prayers, and all that other stuff.
Bow, 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 bow. Waka flocka voice. Bow.
Thank y'all.